Oh, Once Upon a Time.
Is it now the time you're supposed to do a price check on the cards?
I guess. I'm sure if one of. I guess the pack's pretty. Right, it used to be 10 ticks. It is 14 ticks. That's a lot. What do you first pick at the PT? Just turn into a pumpkin?
I think the best cards are Turn Into a Pumpkin, Inspiring Veteran, and Once Upon a Time. I actually think
Once
it's
Upon a Time.
possible Once Upon a Time is actually the best card in the pack.
Yeah, it seems quite good, right? I mean, just
It is a good card for sure.
especially with Innkeeper in the set. I'll just take it, I guess. Ooh, someone picked a rare. Let's see who's in our draft. Sneaky Nellis sounds familiar. I just Sir Conrad, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Then second best card would be Paladin for us. Was Once Upon a Time.
I might just take Searing Barrage here.
Really? Wow.
I don't like that Paladin very much.
That card's been pretty good for me. I would take Adversary. I've not been super impressed with it. I've actually had that card a couple times despite not drafting a ton, and it was just fine. Never went too crazy, I think, but.
Yeah, I might take Reaper of Midnight or Reaper of Night.
I've not been super impressed with Reaper of Night so far, but it's like good, but nothing special.
I think Reaper of Night's pretty good. I think when you play the Black Mirrors, it's usually one of the best cards,
Okay.
but there are matchups where it's not stellar. I agree with you about the Adversary too, though. It's just not that good.
Well, you see a lot of Reaper of Night. How many like Reaper of Nights would you want in a black green deck? One or two?
I'm usually happy with two.
All right, so Reaper of Nights.
And like I might even board. Yeah, there'd be times when I would board in a third.
Yeah. Like we're getting cut, but Forever Young solid, right?
Yeah, I would pick Forever Young, unless I mean you maybe want to take Charm Sleep and like consider being blue black. I would take Forever Young though.
That's like really good in light green, right?
Take it. That card's been underwhelming to me, but
Yeah.
if you are black green, which there's not a whole lot of reason to believe you're really black green at this point.
I mean, what else am I gonna take?
I would take it. Although Searing Barrage is really good.
Yeah.
You don't have cards that are particularly good with it.
Yeah, I mean, Escaped a while now too.
You should take Escape from the Wilds.
I mean, that pack's just empty.
Yeah, like maybe you wind up a black green deck and you actually splash it.
Yeah.
I've yet to have that card in a limited deck. I could believe that that's one of the cards it's worth splashing for, though.
Chun them out.
Other drafters in this draft pod are drunk. What are you basing that on? Are you one of them?
Is a familiar just good in black green because the synergies? Is it a really high pick when you're black green? Or you just still
I think it's just a bad card.
Really? Straight up bad card? Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's particularly. I think you rarely want it. I would take Foreboding Fruit.
Yeah. There. What Indian dish did you get? Cheese. Stuffing.
I would take the Secret Keeper.
Yeah.
It could be a mill deck. I had chana masala and dal makhani.
What masala?
It's like chickpeas.
Chickpeas masala. And then the other one?
Dal makhani, it's lentils. Although interestingly, they're not the thing that they're described as lentils, but they're not actually lentils.
What are they?
It's this thing called urad dal.
Oh, yeah.
Which
what?
They're not from the same family as like what in the U.S. is called French lentils or brown lentils or red lentils. It's like a pretty different thing.
Okay. So just they turn into a pumpkin?
Yeah, I think it's you probably should be a blue-black deck in this seat.
Kind of obvious at this point.
Why do these people hate turning into a pumpkin so much?
Yeah, I don't understand. Pretty wild. Just take Cauldron, right?
I would take the Cottage, I think.
Really? Huh.
Have not been very impressed by the Cauldron, and I think Cottage is often pretty good, especially when you have Sir Conrad. Like when you have a creature as good as that.
What if we get Emery? Let's take Witching Well here, or?
Yeah, I would take Witching Well. I like Paneer. I do like Paneer. This is an interesting pack.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we have a good pick.
Wow, that's really tough. Blue's super open. We might just like flood in Secret Keepers, and then we just want Lucky Clover, or.
I wanted to take Bake into a Pie.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bake into a Pie because there's like all these blue cards. One good blue card is gonna table. Into the Story is a bit greedy. We have a lot of card advantage already.
I thought you were going to say you wanted to take Into the Story, but
no,
I haven't loved that card that much.
Kind of single. I feel like that's the card that beat us in the other draft, but.
So you're guaranteed to wheel a good blue card out of that pack now by taking a black card. Covetous Urge is so good.
Yeah, I mean, probably tables, but there's nothing worth gambling, right? I mean, there's nothing else.
Yeah, like, do you really want a golden egg?
I guess another Reaper? Or just Opt?
I was thinking Opt or Mystical Dispute. I would probably take Opt. Reaper when you already have a Covetous Urge as well is kind of excessive.
Well, the Sirs, is that better than Secret Keeper in our deck?
Just take Secret Keeper.
Really? This card's not the greatest, I guess.
You already have 2 5-drop creatures that I think are both better than it.
Anyways, I have to make a food though. Fruit, turn into a pumpkin, bake into a pie. I guess I have a few. Can we just be like blue-black value though? Do we have to be milled? I guess Secret Keeper is still.
You don't have to be milled, but like the Secret Keeper is still fairly solid.
Wow. Just take Drown, right?
Yeah.
And then, are any of these cards knights? This guy's a knight, I guess. Just take Opt again.
Would take.
Hmm? Yeah.
Yeah, I would take Opt.
Ooh. Secret Keeper number 3, right? The first time I
drafted Lucky Clover Gambit, you take that, it would have worked.
Yeah, I mean, blue was so open, like, I mean, people still have to open the Secret Keepers.
And also, I think that blue-black, you really need to get good removal. So passing Bake into a Pie is not something I would.
Because or else you just fall to like some of the green monsters and stuff if you don't have the removal. Just take Spyglass here, sideboard. Or Monitor. Monitor's pretty solid, but probably don't need it, right?
I don't think you're going to. You have so many playables and you have 3 Secret Keepers, I wouldn't play with the Monitor.
It's got to be Into the Story, right?
Yeah, it should be Into a Story. Now, I would have been happy with didn't say please, but
yeah, but was free.
You should take Into the Story.
Clover and table. Our deck is nice. Just in case. Often do you main deck Dispute?
I haven't done it that much, but I do think that it's a reasonable thing. Why didn't you take Summit Prowler with a drawback? Really don't understand why they made an uncommon that it's just Summit Prowler with a drawback.
Yeah, to make you discard, That card is really awkward. It's trying to trick you too. They make it uncommon. Usually I fall for it. These uncommons that are actually worse than commons or just not. I usually I'm like, well, they made it an uncommon. It must be better than the commons. Oh god, Wicked Wolf. Never lucky. Just is Tomb Raider even good in my deck? Is it just fine, I guess?
Or I think the land is the best card for your deck by a lot.
Oh, Mystic Sanctuary, I didn't see that. Let me check if Wicked Wolf. I'm assuming it's worth 0, but like, since not really 0. At the PT, would you ever take Wolf there? Or is Sanctuary just too good to counter draft?
I think I would take Sanctuary. Also, like as obscene as Wolf is, it's not like it's even that good of a card against your particular deck.
I mean, yeah, I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, I see what you're. Yeah, I see your point. Just take Reef Soul.
Yeah, like they're gonna wolf one of your secret keepers and eat a food.
Ooh, isn't Talisman pretty good?
I had it a lot the other day, and it was always really good for me.
So just take that.
Yeah, that's what I would take. I think it's just a strong card.
Bricks, just not a dispute.
Yeah, probably I would not want to start too, but play a good card to be able to board. I would take another Forever Young and I would just play it.
We have 22 so far, and we have a dispute in the board.
You're going to be fine getting there for playables. Ideally, you don't have to start the main deck dispute.
Yeah. Are you actively happy with second Forever Young? I guess I have some good creatures.
I'm not actively happy with it, but I don't mind playing with it.
Just take the Merfolk.
I think you should take the Cauldron. I think the Cauldron is a better card. I think main decking a Cauldron would be perfectly fine. You don't have that much removal, and you don't have very good answers to flying creatures.
No. How many have you
But you also... I don't think you should play Witching Well into the story and Unexplained Vision and Covetous Urge. Like, you have too much slow card advantage stuff. I think you want to be able to cut the Unexplained Vision.
Well, you take
Take up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just play as many as you get.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough pick, right? Maybe Runaway Together is better?
I would take Charm Sleep.
Really? Was free Secret Keepers?
Yeah, but I don't think you need to like turbo mill people. You can just play like a normal control deck. You don't need to play an awkward bounce spell.
I feel like a lot of time in this format, the aggressive deck have to like use something to a pump spell to kill your Secret Keeper, but yeah, I guess Charm Sleep just really good. So, do I need the egg? I do have Bob Naughty. Just take egg here.
I think I would take egg as much as I like opt.
Bit of fixing too. I do have a few adamant cards. Because that's Pixie with no cards left. So just got Witching Well is probably the worst.
I think Unexplained Vision is the worst.
Okay. There.
Probably one of the Forever Youngs.
I like that cantrips, but really cutting Forever Young? Yeah. Not the dispute. Is Forever Young not better than Dispute?
Maybe it's better than Dispute. I could see that.
And how many special lands?
I would play the blue special land 100%.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't play the black one.
Yeah, it was 2 Forever Young. Probably only 2.
So I think I would cut the second Forever Young and just play the Cauldron over it.
Oh, I thought you didn't like Cauldron.
I don't like it particularly, but I think that this deck you need to have a lot of removal.
Yeah.
For this deck to work.
9-7, 10-7 total. Because of the opts.
Yeah, that makes sense with all the opts.
Even though I have double black, but I think I'll do it. Alright, looks pretty good.
I think this deck's really good.
Opt over Vision is surprising for me. Well, they're not really the same card at all. I was just like kind of free, and I guess you play as many as you get kind of a card, and Vision's competing with some other expensive cards. I think. How many ops would you play in a deck like that? Up to how many, you think? 6?
or 7.
Yeah, really.
Like I think it'd be impossible to get a number of opts that I would start cutting them from a deck like this.
You probably want to cut the Bugnaughty. It's funny when you do the shuffling. You're shuffling your cards and it sounds like farts sometimes. Or maybe you're just
weird
farting.
That you just said that out loud.
Yeah. I don't have much of a filter. You might have noticed by now. It's not great when you're a streamer, but I haven't gotten burned too badly so far. I've been able to rein in my bigotry and my misogyny. Not sure how much longer.
Someone in the chat just said you're going to get flooded with 17 lands. I don't think you are.
Yeah, we have a lot of sinks.
Card advantage kind of things, and one of our lands just gets a spell back.
God, the mirror match. This is confusing.
You play in real life, are you required to keep your adventure creatures with your opponent's adventure creatures?
Wait, what? Oh, to cast it. I was like, let's see. Just draw 2.
You're going to draw 2. I thought you'd make them draw 2 so they'd deck faster.
Oh, damn, I missed it. Yeah, you're right.
Is this Arena? Is all the mill things? Yes, it is Arena. It's this Pioneer. Yes, it is. Deck looks massively better than your opponent's.
Yeah. I'm really unlucky. Alright, what's the play here? I'm kind of greedy sometimes. I play up there, but what am I even going to want to counter?
I don't know. Just play the Cauldron. What are you going to...
I like playing the up to find islands sometimes, but that's maybe a bit too greedy. Not like we're in a rush.
Yeah, like you're not in a hurry to do anything at all. And wow, you can own him here.
Can I?
Oh.
Just counter.
I might actually... I probably would counter this just to not fall off on the board, but...
I like the Wicked Guardian.
It's fine. I think it's important to counter it, especially because if you draw a land, you 100% want to play Covetous Urge. You failed to draw a land. A horrible job drawing a land.
I'm glad that we're getting flooded here. I don't really want to cantrip Forever Young against a mill deck, right? I have spells to play. I can cast a bunch of spells next turn. They just gave me the ruffle. I'm not too sure why now though. What did I do? Oh my god, this is so nasty.
You really need to try to draw a land next turn. He gets to urge your urge and then urge your Conrad. You could be in a lot of trouble.
Fragify uncommon? That card's just good, or there's too many things that owns it?
I think it's okay.
2 mana's pretty cheap.
I tend to like that kind of effect more than most people. I think you need to get Forever Young out of your hand, like someone in the chat said.
Okay, yeah. We'll do that, yeah. Okay. I don't have any targets. Oh. Can I kill my guy now? I caught her on my own guy and then Forever Young. No, then I can take it to a surge. Right. Wait, but no, Covenanters hitch the graveyard too.
Yeah, but at least this way you're forcing them to take a card out of the graveyard. You can't do anything like they're always going to get a great card if they're taking a card out of the graveyard.
Yeah, I got you. I cast my Secret Keeper, is there any reason not to?
You should cast them. You got to put a stop to this Tempting Witch beatdown.
Well,
I thought you were doing great this game up until the point when you got your Covetous Urge, Covetous Urged.
Yeah, it's fairly gross. Now that I have a flyer, they're actually gonna beat me down. I guess I have a Cauldron.
The Cauldron.
It's really deep in the tank on that one. An update on the Pioneer BNR announcement. We wanted to clarify that BNR update will not be posted at our regular time, 8 a.m. Instead, you can expect the announcement in the afternoon. Golden Egg. I have my own Bob Naughty in the deck, or Bog Naughty.
That you should just keep it, because I think that you only have one more 5-mana card in your deck you could draw, and it's the Bog Naughty.
That was a really good draw.
Agree.
Oh, Huey is streaming. No attack.
Might actually be ahead again. Behind.
You think even before that vision we were ahead? Describe 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Ooh. Probably just play the Reaper, right? It's probably gonna get so tiny, but I just say go, maybe.
I think if you play if the Covetous Urge hits your Didn't Say Please, you're just gonna lose 100%. So I think you have to just do nothing.
Yeah, I agree. Ouch! Does Drum Speak? Or no, it doesn't. Man, I can't really beat that card.
I think you can counter it. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
You're still ahead on the mill race, even if he uses the.
Yeah, oh, that's an interesting draw. Or just play Reaper, right? What's he gonna draw? Draw 4 and dick himself?
I would play Reaper. If Forever Young left in his deck, you're probably gonna lose.
Mm-hmm. We have one left too, though, but we have no creatures in the yard, I guess.
I think you took the second one out to put the Cauldron in.
All right.
You also just don't have that many creatures in your deck, so it's not even that good. He's forgotten that he has the Covetous Urge. That or he has another copy of Didn't Say Please in his hand.
There's no way he knows. I'm sure he thinks about it every turn. Mega Stretch. How many creatures is that?
Oh, it looks like he went for them all.
They only have 2 creatures in their graveyard, right? Just a Wicked Guardian and a Bubble.
No, look at the chat log. He just put 6 creatures on top. You should 100% play into the story and hope to hit your last Secret Keeper.
Does that do anything for me now?
Maybe you're still just going to get decked.
Probably, yeah. They said, I'm dead. Explicit deleted. Create black rats, sacrifice fear rats, gain control of target creature. Playing it for... Why did it play it for 1?
Question. Just you could just kill the Piper right now, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I could use Reef Salt for it too. But...
Oh, I think because he has the Cauldron, you want to kill something with the Bognati when you can.
Yeah. I mean, there's no I'm gonna win this game, right? They've got to have something good left. Oh, they have the Urge still. I mean, maybe if they actually forgot about the Urge, I can still win. You just let them play first in these mirror matches?
Haven't been in the blue-black one, but it might not be a bad idea. Occasionally, I've been choosing to draw in like the Reaper of Night mirror matches. The Reef Soul or Keeper in Forever Young.
Yeah, I mean, they must have forgotten about the Urge, right? Or else they would just urge a counter spell or something, and then let's see. Do I kill Gadwick? Probably have another removal spell, and Gadwick has a passive.
Oh, I see how they can still win. You can just urge your Forever Young, and you lose to that.
Yeah, but you'd think you play Urge ASAP before I get to draw a counter spell.
I agree.
Like they should have played it, Turno stepped out. Maybe not. Looks like they're playing it now. No, Paladin. Okay. 3/2 Menace against my.
You should have held that land in your hand just because of
Reaper, yeah.
Reaper of Night.
Yeah.
Like
12,
you're
13,
not going to do anything with all these lands.
I have 3 lands left and 3 spells. Should I just bring in my 2 cottage in this matchup? Probably, right?
Yeah, I think so. I would definitely bring in Mystical Dispute,
yeah,
but I think you can't take out that much of your creature removal because they do have Piper and
they have Piper, Gadwick. I think they straight up forgot. It's not like they've been keeping free mana up either. It's not. I don't think they have like something. They just they're probably gonna remember at the last second and be like, oh. Solid testing. They remembered. Damn.
Still might not see the Forever Young part. You can conceivably beat anything except for Forever Young. What did he take?
They took Foreboding Fruit.
All right, you probably can't beat that one either. Although that one's riskier for them. Like if you had another milk card, it wouldn't be good enough.
Yeah. It doesn't target.
Oh no.
I want to board up to 46. Yeah. Board up a few cards. What did it bounce?
Just bounced Sir Conrad and the Secret Keeper. All right, so they kill you.
Yeah, turn into a pumpkin left in my deck. Oh, that was my graveyard. I like it. Make sure I die right away. No BS.
It's really hard to beat having your urge urged.
Yeah, that was obviously very, very good for them. It'd be interesting sideboarding here.
Yeah, I generally think it's really stupid to board up cards, but you do have a bunch of stuff that's reasonable. So maybe it's not horrible.
Yeah. Added free cards, so I could add 2 lands, 40% lands. No, I should add. What about an Explained Vision? You don't really want Ancestral Recalls in the matchup. You think that's really bad against them? Nope. Yeah, maybe just do that. I added 2 lands and 3 spells. What spells did I add? 2 dispute and a cantrip.
Yeah.
I can probably get away with that. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 8. I mean, I don't need the black until later, really.
Seems fine. And your cottages are so much better because you added the swamp in addition.
Yeah. Which is to get Conrad back. Conrad's, yeah, might die in the matchup. Yeah, I could have brought in another land and a borrow witches.
That
I have like 2 witch cottage and 2 forever young though.
that seems too bad to me. Also, the same thing could happen that happened last game where they just killed the Conrad with Frogify.
Mm-hmm. $45 cards. Yep. Yeah, it is kind of gas that I didn't have to bring in just bad cards to go up in cards. That was like kind of the perfect storm. Whenever there's a reason to just not mill them right away, just kind of see it. No, probably not. And Forever Young is one, I guess, but.
Do you remember with Bone Harvest if you could do that to your opponent?
Bone Harvest your opponent? Like the Forever Young card? I don't think so.
Yeah. You play a 2-mana card this turn?
Oh, you wanted me to play.
I would have played the egg.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just bad at Magic now. Just higher roll. Just hate using my mana efficiently.
Guess this worked out okay for you because your opponent did that.
Hmm. What am I going to want to Wishclaw for? Probably Costas, I urge.
I mean, the Wishclaw Talisman is going to be tricky because you know they have Covetous Urge too. So I think you're going to have to wait until you have a good setup to use it.
I think that's better than casting it out first.
I agree. 3 of your lands are coming to play tapped.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Reed is here. Reed is in the chat too. Yeah, Andrew's coaching me. Andrew is coaching me. No big deal. They're just gonna fizzle that. Brutal.
I didn't tell you this before. Fizzle it. I guess you could gamble that they're not going to just use mana to make a 1/1 on their upkeep. Might be. That's probably better. It's almost definitely better.
What would you do?
Bake into a pie the Piper in their upkeep.
In their upkeep? What about just let them then have it for a turn and do it end of turn and maybe they'll tap out for something? And that's unlikely. They might just sack their Cavalier end of turn too. Then what if I don't do it in the upkeep?
If you don't do it in the upkeep and then they just aren't going to use all their mana. If this gets mystical disputed, it'll be insane. Insanely bad.
I guess me getting a food's not a big deal, maybe. I want to do just bounce a rat.
I think you want to Forever Young the Secret Keeper and play it. Maybe what you should do to start is cast Witching Well or Opt.
Alright, yeah, I like that. Let's cast Opt. Ooh.
Just draw that and play it. That made this turn very.
It's just Gadwick, right? I guess they can't cast Gadwick. I guess I have to take Bug Naughty, right?
Yeah,
or
sure.
Bug Naughty.
That seems reasonable. And you have all the foods.
Mm-hmm.
You're food rich.
From your rough if you go island, probably gonna lose. They said interesting choice in chat.
You should say in chat, I'm planning to mill all of your islands. That was an insane draw.
What did I draw? Oh, Sanctuary. The Sanctuary Covetous Urge. Or bake into a Pyramid 9.
I would take Covetous Urge.
Agreed.
I think it's really hard for you to die.
Agreed has no
I think you messed up though.
I played the Witching Well first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covetous Urge on the bottom. You definitely need to put one on the bottom here.
Was what on the bottom?
You put one on the bottom just to make your opponent think you might have put Covetous Urge onto the bottom. It's like a balancing your range thing, right? Is that how that works?
No.
What?
Just negative EV. Oh, I'm actually gonna lose this game. Damn.
So?
No, I think I'm with this. I'm getting pretty low.
I think you can play Urge this turn.
Really? Urge what? Frogify?
I was saying I don't think you should. I think you want to turn into a Pumpkin the Noble.
Yeah.
Need a food.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. There. Can I cast sacrifice another one? Another creature.
You could forever young the
No, I like
Secret Keeper.
I like bounce it. Why did it all go wrong? Oh, somehow I didn't have I didn't have adamant. Yeah, they have 6 damage in play. Let's see. Oh no, I guess I can just sack another food, I forgot. And I can like Gadwick for 2 and keep Opt up.
You can't Gadwick when they have Runaway together in their hand.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a good point. That's 6. They have 6. They have Runaway together in their hands. If I play Naughty, I'm just dead. What do I have in my graveyard?
You get the Secret Keeper and cast it.
And then sag the egg?
Or you could play Opt.
Wait, how does Secret... Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't play that land. I don't even I'm gonna lose this game. It's kind of unreal. Just stupid beatdowns.
I don't think you're losing.
Really? Oh, maybe not anymore. What did they draw? Damn, they drew something. Are you kidding me? Wow. Pretty brutal.
Yeah, now I think you're gonna lose.
Just hell bent and draw like unexplained vision into runaway together into cuff to surge. No big deal. Just perfect draws. How did I get out tempoed so badly by a 2-2?
Well, I mean, you did play the wrong card on the second turn of the game.
Yeah, I don't think that made the difference. But...
Well, like, you've had the Wishclaw Talisman in your hand the entire game, and it would certainly be in play. And you could have used it.
Not sure that's true, but...
Also, like, never wanted... You could have done the Forever Young for Merfolk Secret Keeper play, like, many turns sooner.
I use all my mana every turn, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. Pretty tilting.
Would have played the egg. Yeah, he would have played the egg on the second turn, and then on the third turn, he could have played the Talisman and the Secret Keeper, potentially. Instead, on the third turn, he played the egg.
Took into the story. Okay.
Ops do you have left in your deck? None, right? Or maybe one?
No, none, I think. Or...
You have...
Thinking maybe you'd play Dispute and play something. I have Dispute left in my deck.
You have 2 Secret Keepers left in your deck too, so I think you should Gadwick and leave 2 blue untapped.
That's good. What is going on here?
Click on the blue symbol in the window. Yep. You're trying to cast an X spell that you can cast for colorless. Didn't go well.
No. Didn't even win a game. 45 plan didn't work. Yeah, I mean, they got so lucky. Just every draw step perfect.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely played the second turn wrong. There were maybe other turns that we played wrong too.
But, I don't get it. Wasn't like this whole anti-Blizzard movement, and now everyone's tweeting about BlizzCon? Or is it like two different things? And
I have no information about what people are or aren't tweeting about BlizzCon.
Am I just like confusing two unrelated things?
I don't know. I don't.
I mean, you know, the whole like Blizzard like censoring.
Yeah.
And then. All right, let's see. Does it get rid of Reef Soul or Forever Young?
Forever Young.
Hello again. The whole team is actually here.
Oh, you killed the Great Henge? You're doing great.
I killed 4
What the hell is your opponent's deck?
I'm not too sure.
I was playing Standard on Arena today, and someone did that thing to me where they haggle away the Phoenix and then get it back by casting like Rosemane Acolytes and stuff.
Oh, in Standard?
Yeah. They got it out on turn 2, I think. And then I shocked it. And I died to all of the stupid 2/3s that they just cast over the course of the game. It's kind of awful.
Does sound pretty bad. Do you think me not using that second mana on turn 2 efficiently is going to snowball into us losing every game for the rest of the night?
Yes.
Damn. Life comes at you fast.
Handle the truth, don't ask the question.
There. I mean, a spell is a spell, right? I should just keep both.
Bottom the Bognaughty.
Really? It's a spell, dude.
So what? Like the other cards in your deck are so much better. It's got to be one of the worst spells in your deck for you to draw right now. Try to draw into a story. Like you're not going to win the game with a 3/3 flyer. Milling him for 12. You should just try to deck him.
All right. Grave Dade. It's not gonna save me if they play like huge monsters. Alright, that's fair. I think you're right.
Put a bottom of the opt too, just because I hate opt. That.
Let's do it main phase, right? Obviously you're great.
He says he's not sure what's right. Reed knows what's right. He's just trying to be nice to you.
Thought Reed stopped being nice once he got into the hall. Guess he's not technically in the hall yet. He's a Hall of Famer elect.
That hasn't always worked out well for people. Would have played the 0-4 on turn 2 last game. That was horrible.
What had the Great Henge and they had blue in their deck? And they had big monsters. Seems like Mystical Dispute could be these.
Maybe cut the Cauldron for the dispute. See what you milled after the first mill.
Yeah.
You know what you should try to do this game?
What?
Play the Spyglass and just Spyglass the Great Henge just to see if you can trick your opponent into not casting it.
Wait, say that again?
Put in the Spyglass, Spyglass the Great Henge, and just see if you can trick your opponent into not. And if that doesn't work, you should board in the dummy for game 3 just because it'd be a dumb idea.
Mm.
Have you had Oko at all in this draft format?
Have you had Oko in this? No, I've not played a Wizard against Oko.
It's a pretty good card, but it's especially fun because people hate Oko so much that I played one guy. I played it on turn 3 of match 1 or turn 3 of game 1, and he just conceded the match.
Let's see. Oh, apparently, the Blizzard president addressed the thingy. Let's see what he has to say.
I want to say a few words. You know, Blizzard had the
Mystical Dispute
to bring the world together in a tough Hearthstone esports moment about a month ago, and we did not. We moved too quickly in our decision making.
Is that on Arena? No, it was on Magic Online.
Just play Talisman?
That's what
Let's see if he said anything relevant.
To make matters worse, we were too slow to talk.
Play any Blizzard games?
No.
When I think about
only play Magic right now.
Happy about, there's really two things.
Don't even play Dota anymore?
No, I deleted Dota. I still watch a bit of Dota. No, dude, my life's so much better since I deleted Dota.
The first one is
every once in a while just decide to play some Texas Hold'em.
Me or you?
You.
No, I haven't. I haven't missed it at all.
I haven't played poker in a long time.
Yeah, I've played only played to keep my accounts active, but they usually send me an email, a reminder email to keep, and I think they haven't recently. I wonder if my accounts are not just frozen right now. Check. All right, let's see what we have here. Not much.
Ooh.
Just.
You should play the Sanctuary. You can do the Wishclaw Talisman turn into a pumpkin play in 2 turns.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
You draw land.
No, but I was deciding, should I opt or should I Secret Keeper? Just opt, right?
I would opt. I don't
have a 1 black mana card right now. It's not even is it sorcery speed?
It's only on your turn.
On your turn, so it's not sorcery speed.
You can attack somebody and get a combat trick just mid combat. I think I actually did that to someone the other day. I had it and I just they blocked it and I just got Silver Flame Squire in the middle of combat.
Did that do anything for me? Not sure.
No.
What bombs do we have for talismans? Oh, not really any bombs. We have, I guess, Sir Conrad. We have a few good cards. We have Costa's Urge. Now let's finish the interview of the dude.
To the high standards that we really set for ourselves. And the second is we failed in our purpose. And for that, I am sorry, and I accept accountability. So what exactly?
That's not the interesting part. I wanted to get to the part where accepting, I love it when they just say, I accept accountability and then just nothing, you know. I mean,
I couldn't hear the interview, but I've decided I don't care about it.
Yeah. And what happened here? They tapped it to get in for 1, and now okay. All right. They'll just play Sir Conrad first, or
yeah, probably.
Wait, let's see what happens. Apparently, mentioned Hong Kong or China 0 times in the whole speech.
He mentioned weird countries that
obviously it was
no longer the same name.
Yeah, it was a fake apology.
Is he talking about Siam? Did they talk about Siam at all?
I don't know. I don't think so. Why did he get rid of Sir Conrad like this? All right. I should just use
Ridge
talisman, right?
You're not even allowed to decline. I would have just declined here.
Forever Young, no. Into a Story, maybe.
Urge, Drown in the Lock, and Into the Story are the 3 best cards.
Urge, Drown in the Lock, and I don't want to take it into Copter's Urge. What's the worst I get? A Moonlight Scavenger. And I have an artifact to play.
Their hand. Only have 1.
What about Improbable Alliance? How am I going to beat this card? How am I going to beat a bunch of 1/1 flyers?
Into the Story, you'll win.
What would you take Into the Story?
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of like that.
Which one should you block?
Good question. Probably the 2/3. I guess I could play a 3/3 and then try to 1/5. Risk. I haven't played Risk in I don't even know how many years. We used to play Risk a lot when we were in middle school. That was funny. One day I went on a rant because
I don't believe you.
We were playing a Risk, and basically one of my friends started to play for seconds and started. Oh, 1 sec. Sorry, I had to mute my mic for a second. Yeah, so basically my friend started playing for second and helping the dude who was winning make sure he could actually never lose. And I got so mad. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you not trying to still win the game while you're not adding, with us instead of siding with him? Should I keep Dane Say Please here, by the way?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. And I was, at one point, I was so mad. I was like, what are you going to do? Just go back home and tell your mom you got second at Risk? I don't know. I was pretty intense. It didn't matter though. It did not convince my friend to change strategy. I just kill a Witch Stalker right now, I guess. I'm really bad at multitasking. Alright, I guess I'll just go now.
Could have killed the Queen of Ice just so we wouldn't be in this pickle of deciding whether or not to block it every turn. What is it? Oh, they're going to play the Great Henge.
Dude, Risk was so bad. Whoever got the like Australia part and CM, you could like never lose because you could never get attacked. You could devolve. You get like the extra. Do you remember that in like the basic Risk? It was like so imbalanced.
I always just tried to control all of Asia.
Yeah. If you started from like Southeast Asia, it was just so good.
No, just all of actual Asia.
Yeah,
not stupid Australia.
I'm saying
didn't get enough. Playing Australia, that was small ball. What? Just play into the story. What are you doing?
Oh yeah. Oh man. It's brain dead. Too much Dodo. That's why I quit. Oh, it's another one. Am I gonna yell that if I don't play Tailspin here? What? What is this cooking tonight? So, got a million kitchen questions.
Did you ever play the Jihad, the Eternal Struggle?
My friends have the vampire game. No. Yeah, my friends played a lot. I never played a game of it, but my friends were pretty into it. They actually played that more than Magic.
We used to play that some, and I would play with like Eric Lauer. I don't know if Randy ever played, but I think it was before Randy really was around. But we would play it with Eric, and like a multiplayer attack left game. And one time Eric got so mad at me because I kept attacking him. He went on a bit of a rant.
Yeah. Was it,
I kind of hate those like group games where the dynamic is to like not do anything and just hope other people do stuff first. So I would just like do relatively aggressively, and Eric really did not like that.
All right. How much should I get? I kind of want to get the Great Henge. Looks fun.
Cost you 9 to put it in play. Right?
It cost me 9.
I think you should save the foreboding fruit to go upstairs on your opponent, potentially.
Okay.
Especially now that you have the Great Henge for your card drawing. I don't know why you wanted to play that Merfolk Secret Keeper after you went to all the trouble to get the Great Henge. You didn't even save a creature.
Right. I guess one I get to draw a card, and yeah, that was pretty awful. Welcome to the stream, Andrew. Welcome to my life.
You probably should have taken a Merfolk Witchstalker if you were angling to win.
Merfolk Witchstalker.
Or Fierce Witchstalker, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's not a wolf Merfolk.
I'm always angling to win. You just don't see all the angles, Andrew.
You compared the art of Spyglass in Eldraine to the art in Ixalan?
Wait, what? Which card?
Spyglass.
Yeah, what about it?
Artwork in Eldraine, I really don't like it.
Yeah, it looks ugly. I didn't look at it in detail, but I agree the colors and stuff. I think it's really ugly.
Like if you look at it, it's the periscope is non-functional because it's curved. I've been playing Spyglass and Standard in a variety of decks, and
do you see what just happened? It turned into a pumpkin the Great Henge that AI got from their graveyard.
Whatever.
I don't think it matters, but
I think that if they put the Great Henge in play, they're going to deck themselves very quickly.
I was just trying to distract you from a terrible story you were telling. I already forgot what you were talking about.
Well, you could counter the Great Henge on the way down.
No.
Not even going to make them discard. You're just going 4/5 mode. Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes you just need a blocker.
You're getting beaten down by the turtle.
Probably have a milled card left in my deck, right? I guess I played all Secret Keepers. Do I have a bounce spell left? No.
If you could win next turn, I think you could drown in the lock to kill your own Secret Keeper and Forever Young.
Wow.
The Secret Keeper, and then Foreboding Fruit them.
Classic 40 chess.
The next label play.
Hey, why are they not casting their Great Henge? I guess they're not interested in drawing extra cards right now. Okay, I guess I should kill that. I don't even know why I killed that. That was awful.
You just didn't want to do. I told you a line where you could win next turn, and instead you were like, "I need to kill this 3/3."
I need to.
I'm not sure your deck is capable of winning next turn anymore.
It's more fun this way. The uncertainty, Andrew.
I hope you lose to Midnight Clock. I hope he gets the clock and somehow.
I know you hope I lose. Because you're just mean. Wow, there's like nothing left in my deck.
Yeah, there's nothing left because I told you the way you could win. And you're like, yeah.
That's Sir Conrad.
I guess that you'll probably be able to win with him. You're probably going to cast him this turn. He's going to die again.
Should I just play Bob Naughty first then?
No, you get it. You don't want to lose to these 1/1s.
Maybe I should go aggro. Oh, never mind. I have 1/5 reach. Lucky them.
The Talisman's brutal against people when you're trying to deck him. He's down a card.
Yeah, I know.
You milled him for 1 with the Talisman. You need to do something about the turtle.
They broke it.
Stop.
They're 5 toughness. 5 toughness creatures.
I don't even know exactly how the turtle works. Just can we kill him now, please?
I don't have the mana, right?
Yeah, you haven't played a land yet, right?
Oh, I have a swamp left in my deck?
So.
Wow, genius. But they're gonna get a 1/1 now. The game was kind of unreal, and I have 11 minutes left on my clock.
What was unreal about that game?
Corey, 1598. 4 months was the sub. Thank you so much, Corey, for enjoying our special guest, Andrew Cuneo.
They played well that game.
What'd you say?
Well played. Well done. You really played well that game. Well done.
You. Thank you.
You can draft one more time after this match?
Yeah, I was gonna draft probably gonna be on for another 6 hours or so. I'm not taking a break today. I'm going hardcore, unless I get really tired, and then who knows, but...
I'll stick around through the next draft, then I'm probably done.
So I need to just message you just for the drafts after that?
Probably I won't be able to come back after that.
Okay. You're gonna go drive to Richmond to pick someone up at the airport and then drop them off and come back home?
Yeah, probably.
Sounds like a plan. Yorgos fan 42, thanks for the 4 months. Thank you so much. Frog Manfu. Is that like, what's he called already? Bowmanch? No, never mind. I know what the reference is.
I'm concerned you're going to play Venture Deep on turn 1, and then turn 2 you're not going to want to play the Talisman. I almost want you to just not even play it, or just play it as an 0-4 on the first turn.
Could be the play against mono red.
Possible it would be right to play it on the second turn if they have the jousting dummy.
What's up? Yeah, blend it in the mixer. You do like the oil and the onions for. Yeah, I blend the sauce. Yeah. I'll leave the kitchen for like 10 seconds and everyone panics. Tutu Flyer. How do I beat that?
But just concede.
I think that's a bit aggressive. King Art made his own hot sauce. That sounds good. We started making our own barbecue sauce.
Wow, the Talisman's been really bad for you this draft. From the game where you turned it into a pumpkin.
What do they have in their graveyard? It makes sense to... Does it make sense? What am I going to want to take here?
Number of the Rich has reach, which could be good.
Yeah. Urge is mana efficient. Reaper's just more.
You should probably play Urge.
Yeah, but if I play Urge, I have to take something from their hand, kind of a thing. But yeah, I agree.
But I don't know that you have time to.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, that's pretty nasty draw they have. Hey, 4-1. I don't think we're really at liberty to discuss standard, sorry. Farman says playing Fulmire Knight and no cleansing in Esper stacks. Blow your house down. Oh, that card's gonna be nasty at some point. Talisman Erasure. Did they draw a mountain? No. 2 free double strike. Seems pretty good, right? What was your last card already?
Oh, your house.
Oh yeah, the thing where I can't block.
Brutalized over here.
Yeah. Do I need an 0-4 for 1 mana? Probably. So let's see, I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then they have the thing that They can block. Is it? Can I win this game? Probably not, right?
I think you need to try to draw bacon to a pie, maybe?
Yeah. I'm gonna show them turn into a pumpkin.
I'm not that big of a fan of these blue-black mill decks because I think you're generally disadvantaged against the aggressive decks.
Yeah, that's fair.
This draw it wasn't even that good of a draw.
Nah, they drew good, honestly.
Got rolled.
They played a 2-drop, right? They won the die roll. They played a 2-drop. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. They drew like 4 lands and 12 spells or whatever. That's kind of rough when you do that. Flyers
The level of the
kind
decks in this format is pretty high.
I don't think I want anything.
The Wishful Merfolk is probably fine.
Yeah.
You might want that.
3 Talisman because they have the artifact.
Yeah. Have you looked at all at the 3.0 decks deck list or the 3.0 decks thread on Facebook?
Yes, some way.
I mean, like some of the aggro decks that I posted in there are much better than like that guy's deck in the draw he just got.
Yeah, no, I agree. Some of the aggro decks are. I mean, I like drafting aggressive decks too, but
you should look at like the last one I posted. I think is a mono red deck. You should look at that. That is a really good. That's what a good deck looks like in this format.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean I've seen good decks, but yeah, I'll keep looking. Honestly,
I had a white red deck that I was playing, and my opponent. I was on the play. On their second turn, they played, I think, like a golden egg. On their third turn, they played the thing that turned it into a 4/4 creature. And at the end of my fourth turn, they were at 1 life. And I had 4 creatures in play. Deck was way above good.
Andrew says we should have Reapered, maybe an Urge to outflank. Yeah, I was looking at that outflank. Maybe that was the line. That was pretty good actually because it's Reapered and we play 5th land and we can Urge outflank. But then if we do that, I think I had to not block. Because then I only have 1 creature for outflank. I don't know, it was...
It's easy to say that after... I think that in the spots where they have 1 land and 1 spell, and you Urge there, you're in pretty good shape.
You had 2 Bone Crushers and Dragon in your deck? I'm
saying that red deck was good.
Okay.
That's what a good deck looks like.
6 20 rares.
The comments were also extremely good.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm teasing, but obviously if you get 2 Bone Crusher Giant and 38 land, you'd probably like win a round or 2. Alright, the Lord. Don't really want to Charm Slate the Lord. Silver play Magic Online. Nope. Card I can cast.
That's a pretty good card to draw.
Yeah, it's gonna get shattered. I might try to like concede if it gets shattered. Probably I shouldn't have even played it actually. No, I have to play it.
Oh, you had to.
Dude, I literally thought Kenny was in the Discord call when he started laughing. Sounded like a Kenny laugh. Oh, this is unreal.
Don't might win. You should try to draw a swamp next turn.
Will you believe me now that that's what gets me upset. People think I'm bad at limited, but I'm literally just cursed in limited. I'm blessed in constructed and cursed in limited.
What you should do?
What?
Pick Castle Garenberg really highly limited. Because you're very lucky at drawing that when you need it. Just get in. I bet if you just pick that first pick, it'll reverse your life.
Yeah, I'm getting worked. Almost there. Half their deck gone. Keep killing my secret keepers, and I get to get them all back with Forever Young.
You need a swamp to do that. Were you able to bone harvest your opponent's creatures?
I don't think so. That sounds too good.
Know that you weren't able to put them on top of your deck. Couldn't, but you could do that with Lodestone Ball.
Let's see. Can I afford to sag the egg right now for black mana, and the next turn I probably not. I mean, I'm super dead if they have anything. Oh, maybe I should have used a golden egg. And I'm kind of off it.
Put an ops on top of your deck, right?
Yeah. Why isn't there an infest in this format?
One of the reasons that aggro is good is that the sweepers are so bad.
Is there any sweepers? There's giant.
Well, and there's the giant, which is a mythic. The giant is obscene and limited.
What's the other one though?
Which is vengeance.
Oh yeah.
Like it can be really good, but it's not even that high of a pick because a lot of times it's not that good on boards. Almost like he's not. He was saving the egg because he wants to cast a double black card this turn.
Yeah, I think I should have just played Reef Soul. Hope I draw 2 swamps in a row. Actually, that was probably a bit better.
I would have probably played the Reef Soul, but I mean, you were not doing it to.
It's just
so you get to sack the egg for life.
So unreal. How many cards deep? Like 20 cards deep and no swamp?
I had the giant. Yeah, I've had the giant, Logan. It's. I mean, it can be a little bit awkward, but it's so good.
I'll take a quick bathroom break. A couple minutes before the next draft. Oh well, this was not meant to be.
You can draw 3 swamps.
Dude.
Wow, you could drew 0? The bottom of your deck must be 7 swamps.
Dude, that's so unreal. It's like 24 cards before a swamp or something. How many cards did we bottom? I don't think I've ever seen that, right? I mean, it's got to be like literally 1 in a million or something. Okay, I'm curious. Let's see. I mean, not that it really mattered, but G metric hyper calculator MTG.
Just do the odds command.
Population size 40, number of successes, like what? I'm guessing it was 9 blue, 8. Sample size 24. Dude, it's literally 0.00, so 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 10,000, 1 in 100,000. That's right? I'm like literally 1 in 100,000 games you're not gonna see one of your 8 swamps in your top 24 cards. Well, I guess I'm glad it happened when I was 1 in 1 in a Moto draft.
Honestly, there are people who